Hello everybody, so let's do a card using the everyday all occasions or whichever one, well, I can't remember what they called it, but anyways. Occasions pop up. Okay. So we need a card blank. And I'm sure these are the same size as the last one. But of course, we will give it a measure. All right. And we need our dies, and so we need this. And again, with all of their instructions. Okay, so we need to cut out the mechanisms. And up to 3 per card. Any way you want to. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the 3 in the 3 different sizes. I don't want to have to try to take this all out. No. It's just always so hard too, because it just sticks and re-sticks and everything re-sticks. Oh, it's the worst part of it. Okay, so there's those. Let's go ahead and cut these, and I am gonna do that with, you know what, I'm just gonna use some scraps this time. We use the yellow. And I need my machine, the marquee, and the folder. And for this one, we don't need the long one. So we're just gonna do this. I'm sure I can get 2 on here. You just don't want them to get on top of each other, right? Because then you're gonna mess up your die. I don't know if I'm going to use any of the stamps or dies this time. I might just stick to the pieces that come in it. Okay, so we did all that. And it says to crease them. So we got our creases here. Let's see that middle crease on that one. Okay. And then it says to add the double-sided tape to the card. So we're going to put them in like this. One, two, and three. But, yeah. So I'm going to wait on these until I figure out what I'm going to put inside. Okay. So once those are in, you just start adding whatever you want to them. And that's the only instructions for this one. So, let's get some of these out. Let's grab some of the paper. And there's some pretty paper in here. So, I thought there was these. This is what I want. That's the paper sheet I want to use. I'm going to back this up some, so I have more room here. So I got to get, whoops, I brought 2 sheets. I didn't mean to do that. But I got to get my paper trimmer out. So I just want to decorate. You know, I could go ahead and do the insides, I guess. Let's go ahead. I am going to, I think, I might, if you're gonna have something tall on there, then we have to worry about it being well, that's not thankful. Thanks. Okay, let's do thanks. So if I have thanks here, right, I have to place this where when it closes, this should go. Does it go this way? Let me see. No, it definitely shows it going this way. So I need to make sure these are gonna fall in. Maybe that's gonna go down. How is that gonna work exactly? Let me see. Okay, it's gonna flatten out, so they'll go down, I guess. I'm going to put these on because right now I'm not quite sure that I've got it right. I'm using the dotty just so if I want to change it, I can. Okay. They show it right up to there, but I don't know that I want to do that to that center point. Okay, so you're just gonna glue the bottom or tape the bottom. Whatever you're gonna do, it's just gonna be on the bottom. I mean, this is really quick doing this part, right? So then it closes and it pops back up. That. So I guess we want to make sure these are real pretty crisply folded. Thanks. Let me see what else I'm going to put on here because I might decide not to do too much anything. I don't know. I want a couple of these. These are pretty big though. That's gonna block that. Oh, excuse me. So I can use the small one for this. I'll just do the two because you'll get the idea. Oh, this one and this one should be good. So again, you know, that just kind of should have had the thanks. Okay. This is what's good about these dotty pins, right? Let's just switch them around. And I'm just gonna put tape on this bottom part. And just right here. So they'll close like that. And then the things can be in the front so that those can show through. So there's what it looks like. Now you can put paper inside here, right? You can definitely line it with paper inside there. If you think they're gonna want to keep it this way. All right. So now we need to do the front of it. And so the card at blank, let me give you the 4 1/4 5.5. Oh, I left some clouds out. Maybe we'll use them here on the front since I already left them out. Okay. 4.25, 5.5. So I don't have a lot of room, do I? Let me put this up. And I'm gonna go this way, 4.25, and I wanna leave a little bit of white, so I'll go to the next line. Take 5.25. That's why. 4.25 to 5.5, and I want that little bit of white showing. And that didn't make it all the way, the other one. So I just want to cut it the rest of that way. There we go. That doesn't look right. That's not no 4.25. That is definitely not 4.25. What did I do? I don't know what I did. Okay. Let's do it again. I don't know what I did. 4.25. Right there. I just took up a whole sheet of her paper. 5.5 right there. That's funny, this side doesn't seem shiny at all. Okay, so I didn't trim it quite enough on the sides. I didn't come over, that's why. Just that little tiny, teeniest bit. Okay. And then I want some color, solid color. I'm grabbing this. So what do I want to do? 4.25, 5.5. Let's do 3.75. This needs to be straight, so the top of it's not straight. 3.75 by, let's see, 5.5. So I went down 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 4.75. That should be right. I hope. Okay. It's a little bit bigger up and down. I didn't get it exactly right, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, got a couple of clouds in the sunny sky. And we're going to do, whoops, the big, about the big flower pot. Big flower pot, couple of clouds. I'm not too worried about staying on the base, if that makes sense, because it's okay sometimes to go over. I'm not going to use those, so I'll just stay here. We'll just keep it super simple. Oh, this is going to be a really fast video. Just using the stuff they already did. No extra die cutting or stamping or any of that. Of course you can if you whoops. No extra die cutting or stamping. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And you don't even have to have your own tape pen because they've got the double-sided tape in there. So this will be super simple. It sounds like Tweets is agreeing with me. Probably more tape than I needed. Okay, so just put that in there. And then we can look for some little sentiment strips. These didn't come with it, and they got silver foiling instead of the gold. So I'm trying to see this one. I'm sure there was little word sentiments in here, right? Little strips of sentiments. Here we go. Maybe this is the one that has them. No, I don't want a happy birthday. See, hooray, and that's the wrong stuff. Thought there was one that had a whole bunch of strips of sentiments. Let's celebrate. No. I just want a simple, like, just for you. Let's see. I don't have to pull them all out, though. This has a bunch of words for on it. Yeah. Maybe we aren't gonna have little strips of words. bad. Okay. I'm not seeing words for the front. I do want to put a couple beads on here. Just a couple. You might need some dimensionals on it. There we go. That's, oops, that came off. These can go back in. But, I mean, the video, 26 minutes. That's awful quick to make a card. But there it is, and not too bad. I would prefer something here, you know, but if it's a thank you card, then I guess this is nothing with the card. This is because of how I used that dotty tape and then took them off. But then it opens. And there it is. And if you've got paper down here, then it's really nice. Really good, really good. This one opens and closes much easier than the other one. All right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. And everybody, have a blessed day. Please join me again. Bye-bye now.